Hello, and welcome to another marvelous video. The Shredder stands out as the most recognizable antagonist in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, representing everything that Splinter and the Turtles oppose. Over time, the tale of Shredder, real name Oroku Saki, has become somewhat convoluted due to numerous Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboots and the introduction of new storylines across various media such as comics, television, movies, and video games. Although the details may vary depending on the specific narrative being depicted, the core elements remain consistent. Shredder serves as the leader of the Foot Clan and the primary adversary of Splinter and his group of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But how much do we know about his Foot Clan and family members? The depiction of Shredder's familial connections differs across different continuities. While some versions present him without any known family members, others portray him with a wife, daughter, son, and potentially more relatives. The specifics of his family situation vary depending on the particular rendition. Without further delay, here are some characters linked to Shredder in different Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle storylines. It is crucial to emphasize that the TMNT universe displays discrepancies across its diverse adaptations, resulting in variations where certain characters may not exist or have the same relationships in every version. Before we get into the characters, let's explore a bit about the Foot Clan. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Oroku Clan. The Oroku Clan is a fictional group of ninjas within the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise. This clan is primarily linked to the Foot Clan, a criminal organization headed by the Shredder. According to the lore, the Foot Clan was established in Japan several centuries ago during the feudal era. Its members undergo rigorous training in ninjutsu, specializing in stealth and combat. Throughout its history, the clan has been engaged in a long-standing conflict with the Hamato clan, another group of ninjas. Within the IDW continuity, the Oroku clan pertains to individuals belonging to the Oroku family, tracing their lineage back to Oroku Maji. Notably, the clan includes the descendants of Maji's son, Oroku Saki, with Kitsune. Also, Oroki Yori and Oroku Karai are prominent members associated with this clan. In the City at War arc of IDW's version, the term Oroku clan gained considerable importance when Karai initiated a conflict against Splinter in an attempt to seize control of the Foot Clan. She established her faction under the name Oroku Clan, effectively transforming it into an independent ninja clan separate from the Foot Clan, which she was formerly associated with. Let's take a closer look at the notable members. Oroku Maji, father of Shredder. In the IDW comics, Oroku Maji was the father of Oroku Saki. He served as a ninja alongside his friend Masato, who happened to be Hamato Yoshi's mentor, under the leadership of Takeshi Tetsuo, the founder of the Foot Clan. However, both Maji and Masato secretly disapproved of Tetsuo's ruthless methods. After discovering Takeshi's involvement with dark magic through the witch Kitsune, Maji plotted a coup to restore honor to the Foot Clan, eventually assassinating its leader. Nevertheless, Kitsune placed a curse on Maji before departing, and this curse came to fruition when Tetsuo was reincarnated as Maji's own son Saki. Maji made efforts to dissuade Saki from emulating Tetsuo's path. However, Kitsune's interference led to Saki discovering his previous existence, leading to a profound sense of bitterness. Seeking revenge, Saki ultimately takes Maji's life. Oroku Nagi, Shredder's older brother. In the original Mirage comics, Oroku Nagi was Shredder's older brother. Like Hamato Yoshi, he was once a member of the Foot Clan in the original Mirage comics. Both Nagi and Yoshi vied for the affection of a woman named Tang Shin. However, Shin's love was solely for Yoshi, which fueled a deep rivalry between Yoshi and Nagi, leading to a bitter feud between the two. Over time, Nagi's infatuation with Tang Shin evolved into an unhealthy obsession. One evening, Nagi confronted Shin, expressing his feelings towards her. However, Shin firmly rejected his advances, as her love for Yoshi was unwavering. Consumed by jealousy, Nagi resorted to violence and began to harm Shin. At that moment, Yoshi arrived and witnessed the horrific act, and in a blind rage to protect Shin, Yoshi ended up killing Nagi. Yoshi's actions were considered dishonorable, as he had taken the life of a fellow clan member. Consequently, Yoshi faced two choices: honorable suicide or self-imposed exile from the clan. Of course, he opted for the latter and fled to New York City with Shin, effectively banishing himself from his former clan and abandoning his previous life. At the tender age of 7, Oroku Saki learned about the death of his elder brother, which ignited a deep-seated hatred towards Yoshi, and vowed to seek vengeance against him. As fate would have it, the clan's leadership chose Saki to lead the New York branch of the Foot Clan, and he started calling himself the Shredder. This newfound position allowed Saki to exact a cruel revenge on Shin and Yoshi. However, Yoshi's pet rat, Splinter, survived the assassination attempt. Later, when Splinter and 4 baby turtles were transformed into mutants, Splinter taught his adopted sons ninjutsu to avenge his beloved master's death in Splinter's name. In summary, Nagi's demise serves as the catalyst for Saki's deep-seated grudge and hatred towards Splinter and the Turtles. This event marks the beginning of Saki's enduring resentment and fuels his relentless pursuit of vengeance. Kitsune, Shredder's wife. Kitsune made her debut in the 2013 comic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Secret History of the Foot Clan. In this storyline, Kitsune is portrayed as the youngest Pantheon member and the Dragon's daughter, being a shape-shifting witch from feudal Japan. She played a crucial role in the ascent of the Foot Clan, contributing significantly to their emergence as a prominent force. Kitsune's involvement in the history of the Foot Clan began when she saved Takeshi Tatsuo and brought him to her dwelling, where she used the Utrom primordial ooze to regenerate his severed leg. She remained by his side for numerous years, regularly administering doses of the ooze to halt his aging process. However, she failed to anticipate the coup that Oroku Maji and Masato orchestrated during Tatsuo's vulnerable state. The Foot Clan's founder was ultimately slain, leading Kitsune to place a curse on Maji before fleeing. Many years later, Kitsune reappeared within the Foot Clan when Saki, the son of Maji and the reincarnation of Takeshi Tatsuo, encountered her and discovered the events of his past life. Kitsune became Saki's romantic partner, the mother of his children, and his most valuable asset. Eventually, she devised a method to grant Saki functional immortality. After Oroku Saki entered a state of hibernation, Kitsune followed suit, patiently awaiting the return of her beloved. During the Gauntlet, an ancient ritual that involved a confrontation between the Foot Clan and the Hamato family, Kitsune was present. This event entailed the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles facing off against their mutated adversaries, while Shredder engaged in a fateful battle against Splinter. Shredder suffered grave injuries in their duel, and in one of his final declarations before committing seppuku, he expressed his determination to find a way back to Kitsune. Following Splinter's assumption of leadership over the Foot Clan, Kitsune was kept in close proximity to him, serving as a measure of surveillance. She primarily resided within her own quarters, remaining secluded for the most part. Kitsune reappeared during the Pantheon family reunion, using this opportunity to unveil the true objective behind her involvement with Shredder. Her plan entailed transforming him into the immortal Dragon Warrior, intending to groom him as a potential vessel for resurrecting the Pantheon's father, the Dragon. Additionally, Kitsune harbored a desire to eradicate humanity, envisioning their destruction as part of this grand scheme. Oroku Yori, a descendant of Shredder. In the IDW continuity of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise, Oroku Yori was indeed the father of Karai. He was also a descendant of Oroku Saki and Kitsune. Under Yori's leadership, the Foot Clan transformed from a traditional den of ninjas to a corrupt business conglomerate, shifting its focus from assassins and spies to business people and lawyers. When Karai discovered the true ninja heritage of her family, she took control of the clan from her father. This power struggle and revelation of the clan's past caused immense stress on Yori, eventually leading to his demise. Oroku Pamiko, Shredder's daughter. Pamiko, the daughter of Oroku Saki, served as the previous leader of the hired Kunoichi under Go Komodo. Her mother, Kujikiri, fled from Saki to Komodo while she was pregnant with Pamiko, leaving the baby under the care of her brother. Raised in this environment, Pamiko embraced a life of servitude to Komodo and took on the responsibility of hand-picking and training her own group of Kunoichi. Although she initially held antagonistic feelings toward the turtles, Pamiko gradually developed into an uncertain ally. Oroku Karai, granddaughter or daughter of Shredder. Karai is commonly portrayed as a high-ranking member of the Foot Clan. Initially introduced in Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic book series in 1992, Karai has since appeared in various TMNT comics, movies, cartoons, and video games. Karai is typically depicted as Shredder's second-in-command or his adopted daughter throughout different iterations. In one particular version of the comics, she is portrayed as the granddaughter of the immortal Shredder. She often shares a rivalry with Leonardo and is occasionally presented as a love interest for him. In the 2012 TMNT series, a character named Hamato Miwa is introduced as the biological daughter of Hamato Yoshi, who is Splinter in this particular continuity. Miwa's mother, Tang Shin, is tragically killed by Oroku Saki. Saki then takes Miwa under his care and raises her as his own, giving her the new name Karai. In IDW Publishing's ongoing reboot comics of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a different and much younger iteration of Karai is introduced. This reimagined version of Karai has distinct characteristics and a storyline separate from other versions. This version of the character is portrayed as a descendant of Oroku Saki approximately 300 years after his supposed death in feudal Japan. Her backstory is revealed in the Villain miniseries issue 5. As a young girl, Karai discovered the Ashi no Himitsu, a book containing the secret history of the Foot Clan, in her father Oroku Yori's library. This discovery led her to delve into the lineage of her ancestors within the Foot Clan and master their unique ninjutsu style. During a vision, Karai encountered the spirit of Oroku Saki, who urged her to rebuild the Foot Clan. In a shocking turn of events, Karai killed her father Yori and transformed the Foot Clan from a business enterprise into a clan of skilled ninja warriors once again. She played a vital role in resurrecting Oroku Saki and assumed the position of Chunin, serving as his second in command. However, Saki later brainwashed Leonardo and displaced Karai, leading her to secretly recruit new members for the Foot Clan, including the creation of Bebop and Rocksteady, as a means to regain Saki's trust. When the Turtles successfully rescued Leonardo, Shredder recognized Karai's loyalty and praised her actions, reinstating her as Chunin within the Foot Clan. Oroku Hirotu, grandson of Shredder. Oroku Hirotu is the primary antagonist in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin comic book miniseries. He is the son of Karai and the grandson of Shredder. In the year 2040, Oroku Hirotu holds absolute power over New York City, ruling with a strict authoritarian regime as the new leader of the Foot Clan. Once Hirotu discovers that Michelangelo, the last surviving Ninja Turtle, is still alive, his focus shifts to hunting him down. It is suggested that Hirotu's conception occurred outside of wedlock, as he is referred to as the bastard son of Karai. As a result, Hiroto harbors deep resentment towards his mother. By the year 2024, Hiroto has become a skilled warrior. During this time, Karai leads the Foot Clan in a confrontation against the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hiroto manipulates the situation by deceiving Splinter into believing in a truce with the Foot Clan, leading to an ambush on the Turtles orchestrated by Karai. Hiroto's fraudulent actions further escalate the conflict between the two sides. Over time, Hiroto ascended to become the oppressive and ruthless de facto ruler of New York City. He divided the city into 3 districts and established the Foot Clan as the governing law enforcement. To enforce his rule, Hiroto employed a force of cyborgs under the control of Stockman, who established a stronghold on Roosevelt Island. With the belief that Michelangelo was deceased, Hiroto maintained a firm grip on the city, ruling with an iron fist. As an act of spite towards his mother, Karai, who had abandoned him, Hiroto kept her unconscious within a coffin in his office. This served as a means of retaliation and a way to keep her trapped and unable to interfere with his reign. Eventually, he dies at the hands of Michelangelo in The Last Ronin. Marvelous verdict. That brings us to the end of this video. In addition to the significant family members mentioned, Shredder has always considered his subordinates to be part of his extended family. In various continuities, he has also been depicted with additional relatives, including cousins, uncles, and aunts. The exact number and identities of these relatives vary from one version to another. Nevertheless, they all hold significance in Shredder's life, whether as allies, adversaries, or a combination of both. We would love to hear from you. Share with us in the comments below which relative of Shredder is your personal favorite and the reasons behind your choice. If you enjoyed watching the video, please remember to show your support by liking it and sharing it with all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fans you know. Thank you, and stay tuned for more content.